Hello, everyone. My name is Dominic. I am the Marketing and Public Relations Manager with Arrowhead Transit. I office out of the Gilbert, Minnesota office on the beautiful Mesabi Iron Range, which is our headquartered office, our corporate headquarters. And today I bring to you RideSmart 2025, which is an initiative to reimagine and improve public transportation options for Chisago and Isanti counties, just north of the Twin Cities Metro. So we're excited to bring this project, this comprehensive service redesign, to these two counties. This is long overdue. We're super excited to work together with the public, learn from everybody down there, work better with everybody down there, and hopefully improve and create a more equitable public transportation system overall. So how we're going to plan on doing that is by listening to you, the consumer. Your voice matters to us. We're planning on gathering feedback through surveys, public meetings, and partnerships with local organizations to understand what you need from public transportation. We will then in turn analyze that data by reviewing ridership numbers, costs, and service patterns, and identify opportunities to make our routes more efficient and more user-friendly. And then we will redesign those routes. We're constantly updating routes and schedules to better match when and where people need rides while addressing underserved areas, and then focus on accessibility and equitability, ensuring transit is available for everybody, including those in underserved or unserved areas. That is the heart, the beating heart of this project. And then building the future. We're creating a system that is adaptable and ready to grow with these communities that are growing rapidly, so we're super excited for that. The mission of Arrowhead Transit is to provide affordable, safe, and accessible public transportation that supports independent living and self-reliance. And our mission is to reduce barriers to all people served. These are things that we take pride in. Arrowhead Transit also takes pride in its extensive coverage area spanning over 10 counties, well over 20,000 square miles. Putting that into perspective, that's 7 times larger than the Twin Cities metro area, making us the largest rural public transportation provider in the state and the second largest in the United States, which is really, really cool. That also, just to put in perspective, our service area is larger than the state of Vermont, which is a fun fact that we like to share. So why RideSmart 2025? Better service, better value, and a transit system for everybody. It's all about creating equity and just better system and better service that is more reliable and more efficient for all persons served. After the Arrowhead Transit expansion into Chisago and Isanti counties, we've been looking at adapting and changing. That happened just prior to the pandemic. Now that we're post-pandemic, we are looking at enhancing and revitalizing that project that we had initially intended on doing back when we initially expanded in 2019. So these are the phases of the project. Phase 1 we've already started. We started that on January 2nd. You might have seen some of our advertising come out for that. That'll go till March 1st, then public engagement starting on March 1st through May 1st, that final launch beginning in May and going through June 2nd. And then the 4th phase is enhancing our dispatch, and that date will follow June 2nd, hopefully sooner, and that's why we put date is to be determined on there. So this first phase, which we're currently in, the planning phase, is all about getting this information out to the public, launching that service redesign webpage, which you will be able to find currently linked on our website, and we'll get to that in a little bit. Gathering input from our local stakeholders, our local community members. This includes our current employees and staff, drivers, as well as city officials, county officials, public health and human services officials, and then of course our general consumers and our non-riders. And our non-riders are essential to actually hearing why individuals don't currently utilize the service and seeing if we can enhance and create a system that will benefit those individuals as well. And again, in turn, create more equitable public transportation options. And then share that first draft of the proposed redesign. So how can you get involved? Please, please, please take our survey. Our survey is linked down below in the comments. Share your thoughts about what's working, what's not working, why you use the system. If you're not using the system, tell us why. Tell us that you'll never use it. And this is geared towards all individuals. I can tell you that right now, we've had 54 surveys turned in. 23 of those 54 surveys, so almost half, identify as households with an annual income of over $100,000. 10 of those households are over $200,000, which is great. And so they, of course, do not or probably will not utilize public transportation or Arrowhead Transit in this case, but maybe would if the service would change, and that would be out of convenience sake. So join our public meetings. If you think you have something to say, we have several public meetings coming up. Those meetings are posted on the website under the RideSmart tab, which we'll get to, or on our Facebook and on all of our social media as well. And then stay informed. Please follow us on our social media accounts, our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, Threads, TikTok, all that fun stuff. And we do have an email list that we don't send out regularly, but we do send out important email updates when we have them. So just something to be aware of. This is the RideSmart website. Learn and share. RideSmart, you can see just above me here is the Services tab on the arrowheadtransit.com website. Underneath that Services tab, the very first tab that it links to will be RideSmart 2025, and this will have all of the information about the program and the service redesign and what we have going on and what we're working on. So that's where you can get to that. And then this is the RideSmart survey. The RideSmart survey takes on average about 4 minutes. There are some individuals who are running into maybe a 10-minute long time frame. That's probably the longest I've seen. With the electronic surveys, we can track that, which is kind of neat. So, but most individuals are taking only about 4 minutes to take our full survey. We also offer paper surveys on board all of our buses and vehicles, so please utilize that as well. Take it as many times as you want. There's no limit, so you can take it 10 times, you can take it 1 time, whatever you think will have the biggest impact on what you want to see happen in the Chisago and Isanti area. There is no limit, so please, please, please reach out and connect with us. Thank you. We really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video to learn a little bit about the system and what we have going on down in Chisago and Isanti County. We look forward to working with each and every one of you, and we hope to work with you going forward to create a more positive and equitable transportation system that will positively impact the fast-growing communities of the North Twin Cities Metro and the fast-growing communities of Chisago and Isanti County. Thank you.